Hey guys, it's me, Josie, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I decided to do a favorites video. I don't know if I've ever done this on my channel, but here I am talking about some of my favorite items recently. And then I have my lovely bag holder in the back. It's kind of a jump scare, but we're doing a new background again because I just feel like this is the best lighting in my apartment. We are in the kitchen, but you can't really tell. So it's kind of like a strip tease. And we have my lovely leaf drawing. I have all the categories. So I'm doing home goods, health, electronics, grocery, sporting, apparel, and books. So starting with home goods, I actually just recently, like within the last week, bought this new item that I am extremely excited about. So it is this smiley face pink rug for the bathroom. It's kind of flopping, but this is how it looks. It is so cute. I got it at Hobby Lobby for $6.99. And it was on sale, so if you go quickly, maybe you can go and get the same deal. They had like all the bath rugs on sale for like 75% off. It was originally $13.99 and I got it for $6.99. What a steal. It's actually a decent sized rug. Decent quality so far. I haven't washed it, but it feels pretty decent quality. I was so excited about these rugs because it reminds me of, it was like really cool rugs that were like viral for a while. It was like intricate rugs that people would make or whatever. I'd always wanted one of those. I always want like a cool rug that has like a design on it. It also reminds me of those smiley face slippers that everyone had at one point, and I wanted those really bad, but I didn't end up getting them because I already have a pair of slippers. Don't need a million. I was like, I have to have this rug. Well, I actually was deciding between a few different ones. They had like a checkered one that I really liked. And then I can't remember what other one. I think they had another pink one that I liked. But I ended up with this one because it's just cute, fun, pink. I just really love it because the rugs that I have now aren't very, besides like the one in my living room, they're not very cute at all. I literally have like a bunch of gray, plain Jane rugs, and I'm tired of that. Like, I'm not gonna go and replace them all like right away, but I did have one in mind that I was replacing with this one. It had a giant stain on it. It was from like 2019, which isn't that long ago, but it's just time to like get some new decor, get some new stuff. It wasn't really my vibe anymore. It was like this weird orange apricot color, and I just did not like it. So sorry, I had to change the angle because it was bothering me. It was too low. Don't walk, run to Hobby Lobby. I also forgot that Hobby Lobby has stuff besides craft. Like, in my mind, they just have crafting supplies, but they have hella decor, hella cool stuff. I was even in the crafting aisle, like, maybe I should get a bracelet set so I can like make my own bracelets. Maybe I will, but who knows? Right now, I have plenty of coloring to do. Is it starting to rain? It sounds like it's raining, but let me go look really quick. I was gonna go check if it was raining. The next category is health. I have a lot of problems with my stomach hurting, but I have like real bad anxiety about throwing up, especially when I'm not at home, if I'm like in an airplane or something. Just like thinking about that and giving myself anxiety. But like if my stomach just starts hurting, especially if I'm in public, I start getting like, oh my god, this worse is gonna happen. What has really helped me, well, I guess I could do two items for this. They're kind of the same thing. I got introduced to these tummy pops is what they're called. And they're basically literally just lollipops, but they have ginger inside of them because ginger is supposed to be a supernatural way to like help your stomach. Of course, I'm a Tums girl. I love a Tums. These work in a different way than Tums, I feel like, because Tums is very specific. It's for like heartburn, which I do have sometimes, but that's not always like the reason that my stomach is hurting. So these are really good for like a natural way to like help your stomach. They have the ginger and you just like suck it like a lollipop. For me, I like trick myself thinking that it's like a little candy, but it's actually helping my stomach. And when I tell you these things go into action almost immediately, they really, really do. It's actually insane how fast they start working. It's like as soon as I put it in my mouth, I feel like better already. Is also these Chimes ginger chews, and I think they have different flavors. This one's just orange. They're obviously gluten-free, vegan. Literally the only ingredients is cane sugar, ginger, tapioca starch, and orange flavor. And then, I don't know where the ingredients are, but I'm pretty sure these are the same. Like, the only ingredients is, like, ginger and a few other things, so it's not, like, a bunch of sugar. They have all the flavors. They have original ginger, peanut butter, that sounds gross, peppermint, mango. It's kind of like a chewy licorice or something, but you don't even have to chew the whole thing. You can take, like, a little bite of it, and, like, that will help you. This is how they look. They're like really little, so it's like convenient, small. Like this is just all the packets and these are in here. This is the original ginger. I do like the original ginger, so maybe I'll get those next time, but these were obviously gifted to me, so I couldn't choose. They just were like, that was what I got. Oh, these are actually lemon flavored? I don't know. Or like one of those people who's, oh, it's embarrassing to have Tums, it's embarrassing to have blah, blah, blah. You can get these and no one will know, and you just say, it's a little ginger, chew, because I love ginger. I guess it is embarrassing to have tummy problems, but it's like having a period, girl. Like, we all have the periods. I don't understand the bra. Like, why is it embarrassing? It's just society that wants us to feel embarrassed for no reason, so that we don't talk to each other about our issues, that we all have the same exact issues. This, you can hide it too. It's just, oh, it's just lollipop. Like, you don't have to tell anybody what it is, like that it's supposed to help your tummy. I mean, they do say tummy pops, but like, I think they're really convenient, really cool, really good if you want to be all natural, because as we know, everything has cancer. Okay, the next category is electronics, and I know this is probably going to be the oldest favorite that I have year-wise, because you know how everyone has the Nintendo Switch, and you know how I wish I had one. Yes, I do. I've got the Nintendo DS with the carrying case, mother. Another gift is this Nintendo DSi, which I love, and actually, I didn't grow up using this one. Before the Switch, the DS was, the cool kids had that, and I had one, so I was cool back then. And I had the pink one, the Nintendo, I didn't have the DSi, but the pink version, which is so much more slay than the regular, trust me. I still have my pink stylus, but the sad thing is that my original pink DS stopped working like 2 years ago. I guess I could have taken it to a shop or something, but it would literally just not charge. That was the problem. It would just not charge. It stopped charging, and like it still worked, but it wouldn't charge, which is the crazy part. I even bought a new charger so to help it charge. I'm like, maybe the charger's broken. No, that one didn't work either. So I was like, okay, I guess it's just decided to stop charging, which is so bizarre. I want to say I still have it. This has been my favorite lately because I can play all my games from when I was a kid, and also you can still buy the old DS games from like eBay and stuff. So I just purchased one today, a Jonas Brothers game. I think I gave away a lot of the old games that I used to play, because I remember like I had this like veterinarian game that I was obsessed with, and I finished them all, so I guess that's why I gave them away, but I was like, I could have kept them and restarted them. I still have this one. This is the OG game that I had when I was 12, 13, I don't know. The OG game that I bought, the amount of hours I have on this game is since I bought my old DS when I was like 10. So like, this is the original and it is sacred, and I still haven't beat the game. Was this close this morning to beating her. I literally had last of her Pokemon and he was on yellow and I died. Whatever. I want to get more of these, but I don't know if they sell them anymore. They're really cool. Like, it's like an official DS cartridge thing. And I just also want to beef with this case too, because I'm like, what is this made to hold? Because it holds the game, I mean the console, just fine. Perfect. But when you start putting the games in there, let's put these in there. And then don't forget the charger that you have to bring with you everywhere, or else you're out of luck. And where is it supposed to go? Like this? Because it doesn't fit anywhere. And then how are you supposed to zip it up? Like, it literally doesn't go. I don't understand why they didn't like think of the charger when they made this. And it's like, oh, well, you just put these on the outside pocket. Tried that. You just shove them in there. And then maybe this will fit. Oh, I love my, it's like busting at the seams. I mean, I think the charger is the biggest issue. It doesn't fit in there. The games are fine. I might be buying some more accessories for this. I bought this one because I thought it would be really fun, and it is semi-fun. It is 100 all-time favorites. You know, they have Battleship. They have almost any game that you can think of. And what's really cool that I was looking last night on this thing, I don't know for all of them, but especially the classic games, they tell you like how to play it. So I'm like, that would be really helpful for me for like certain games like Solitaire that I've always wanted to learn how to play, but I've never been able to. So maybe that would help me. And then of course my Hannah Montana DS game. I think I've played it a little bit, but not that much. So the next category is grocery. I got this yogurt when I went grocery shopping. And my issue with the Greek yogurt before was that I never liked the taste, which is like a lot of people say that, but I'd never tried the flavored. I don't know why I was always like with the plain, like as if I was gonna like that. Like even the ones, like what are those, Chobani Flips, those have flavored yogurt, Greek yogurt, not just the regular. So I bought this and it is so good with like some blueberries and granola and all this. It is amazing. I don't know if it's just this brand that I like or if it's the flavor. I really think it's the flavor that did it. It does say no artificial flavors and all taste no tang. So maybe it is this specific brand that's like really good with making it not nasty. Okay, so for sporting, it's the Ozark Trail brand. And this is just literally like a little lunchbox insulated bag. And I'm obsessed. Like, you know, it's just insulated, basically like a lunchbox. I never thought about adults having to have lunchboxes. And I used to get those like plastic bags and put my lunch in there. And all my cold thing or whatever would get all nasty with the heat. It's like, why would I do that when I can get an insulated bag and keep all my cold stuff? When you're going to the beach and everyone's like, oh, I need a cooler. No, you don't. You can just use this little bag, fill it with drinks. It's good to go. Like this thing is gonna be insulated. And it really does work. And it was really cheap. Like it was on sale for like $4. So I was like, why not? And this color is actually really cute. And then for the apparel category, this is another gift that I got, but this is a Mole Shine sunglass holder. Really cool because it has this, well, it has this clasp that you can put, and then there's the magnetic things. And I have to be careful, but when you open it, it furls out. And then there's these little cubbies where you can put your sunglasses in them. And there's also these little things so you can like put the arms in there so that they're like secure. And I love this for my sunglasses because they don't get dusty and stuff like that. And for my nice pairs, I can make sure that they're not gonna get ruined because that's always my biggest fear. My only problem is that honestly I forget what I even have in here. I just forget about sunglasses in general because I have like an open thing of them. It's not very like organized, but it's just kind of like that. And they do get dusty from being in this, but and then my old glasses, ew, something on it. Anyways, that's for another time. And for my last category is books. Because I've really been reading lately more than usual. I just don't read fast enough to be able to do like, I read 5 books this month. Like girl, I've been on this book since March. Because I just like go through periods where I don't want to read at all. And then I'm like, ooh, now it's getting good. But this is my current favorite book right now. Map of Days, the Miss Peregrine, the 4th novel. I am still obsessed with this series since high school. I've been obsessed with it. I watched the movie, I have the movie on DVD. If you're a person who's watched the movie and you're like, oh, it's not gonna be good, the books are a million times better. I swear there was like some kind of low budget with the movie that they couldn't like do a lot of things. They like skipped over a lot of things so that they didn't have to put it in the movie because it would be thinking about, you know, it is a fantasy book, so it's like having to invent all these things does take like budget, whether it's CGI or like whatever. Part of me wishes they had never made the movie because I was so disappointed when I watched the movie. It almost made me stop reading the series. But then I picked up this one, which is the next book. The beginning is always really slow because he has to like set up the scene and the story and like everything like that. Because the first, what page am I? 193. It was like, it wasn't until like 170 something that it started picking up, and I was like, okay, it's starting to get good right now. And I feel like the rest of it was kind of like slow. I don't know if he does that on purpose to like ease you into it, but I was almost to a point where I was like, maybe I should put it down. Maybe I'm too old for this series, blah, blah, blah. But then it started getting good, and so I'm like, no, I'm gonna read this book. And I think there's 6 books in the series. There's 2 more books for me to read in the series once I finish this, so I am so excited for that. And I just love, I think the book just has a different feel to it because they have, I don't know why, but I just really love this. It's like, they do this every time on the chapter. They have this like page and it looks so like it sets the tone. Those simple things just really do it for me. And then they have pictures in the book, like just random things. And I am a sucker for pictures in books. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, one of my favorite books of all time, is exactly like that. And I just realized that, put that together, that, oh my god, I love novels that have pictures in them. It is just so cool. It's also like a little break where you're like, oh, let me look at this picture for a little bit and then go back to reading. I don't know like what it is about that setup, but I love it. Love, love, love. And I think that's what has kept me reading this series. I don't know, they need to change the name of like young adult, or maybe I'm just weird, because then it's like, well, if you're old you can't read them, but that's not true either. Like you can literally read whatever book you want. But I think it's just that title threw me off for so long of like young adult. I was like, well, I'm an adult, so I need to read like nonfiction. It's like, no. So I think that's everything for my favorites video today. Let me know if you enjoyed, I don't know why I keep doing that. Let me know if you enjoyed my video, and thanks for watching, and I hope you go out and enjoy some of these. Maybe you'll go and enjoy some of these items or whatnot. Obviously these are just like stuff that I've been loving lately. That's really it, and see you next time.